So I'm talking today to Sarah Jane Pollock, and she's a client I worked with through the yoga therapy and coaching program, one-to-one. I normally talk about how purpose does affect us physically, right? There's like this whole mind-body connection that yoga therapy and coaching help with. So when you started working with me, you were curious to see if yoga therapy could help some of the physical things you were going through. Do you want to explain that a little bit before we get into how purpose might have affected this?
When we met, I was looking for an alternative to diet and exercise energetically.
You were having some hip pain.
Yeah,
To look at that. You couldn't, I remember you couldn't actually lay down in a bed. You slept sitting up because your hips did not actually like being opened in that way.
correct.
And so we started working physically. We started doing some meditation and some movement work, but we also started looking at how maybe past trauma and experiences might have affected you energetically in the area of the hips, right? The second chakra,
Mm.
first chakra. And weight, I would say we kind of left the weight aside. We started really dealing with the pain first. Do you think that's what we did?
It was more relieving the pain. There was an energetic healing that was more pronounced to me.
Yeah. Well, weight is a situation where you don't actually lose it, you release it, right?
Correct.
So that
Yeah,
sort of was organically happening as we worked through releasing all of these other emotional and energetic belief systems, patterns, issues, areas that were stuck or compromised within the body.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. But they were still swollen and painful. And in hindsight, I can see the evolution of not only the physical weight loss, but the energetic weight loss.
Hmm.
And now that's a lot of it's filtered through and gone. And that affected the swelling physically of my body.
Right. So let's get into, as we started to move through this, we started to find that you were holding back with what you considered ideas or dreams and
Every
everything, right? You talked about getting this job on Nantucket for the summer. I remember it being this sort of pipe dream till we started talking about, well, what if you just put it out there?
I was able to feel the change in the energy in my body. So, yeah, that was a
It was joy. Like
oh,
when you say it's energy, I would say, well, you were connecting to your joy. It made you happy. So it happened, but you ended up staying for a long time. How long did you stay over there?
16 months.
And in the 16 months, you started walking and riding bicycles and making friends and losing or releasing a ton more weight.
In total, 100 pounds.
Right. And so this connection to greater energy or to joy and doing something that lit you up really made a difference in you physically. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And what tools in yoga therapy would you say that helped you? Because yoga therapy really just facilitates it. You were doing the work, but what tools do you think that you gleaned from our work together that helped you then go over and stay connected to that joy?
Meditation. It's kind of, look, think of it as being in a foggy room and then somebody opens the window and it starts to clear up.
That's a great way of explaining what mudra does. It settles the energy however, what you're choosing to do, whether you're raising it, whether you're grounding it, whether you're bringing it in, whether you're pushing it out. Mudra helps facilitate whatever your chosen goal is at the time of the meditation. Would you agree?
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. There is a difference when I don't do it.
Right. Have you found that the pain in your hips or the swelling in your hips correlates to pain or swelling in your life at all? Do you find them mirroring each other?
Ironically, yes.
Where would you say yoga therapy has fit into your all over healing?
1,000 times worth it. For real. It changed my life. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, you changed your life, right? You changed your life. We pull in the mentors or the gurus that we need when we need them because you're ready.
Yeah. Ready to jump off the diving board.
Well, that's what it takes, right?
Yep.
And you just have to know that there's somebody there that's going to hold the net or be there to help you out of the pool.
Exactly. But that's what the yoga and therapy go together for. Because, yeah, it is life changing. So,
Well, I appreciate you sharing your experience, and I appreciate your recognition, and it makes me feel good that I played a part in that. So thank you.
thank you.